Okay, it's Monday, February 12th, 2018, 3:13 p.m. Ooh, 3:13. So, I apologize for the diagram in advance. It serves the visionary aspect of the dream, like no justice whatsoever. But, so... so anyway, stuff's happening. So, I had some dreams last few nights, so I will share them. There was two different parts in one dream, and then I got some downloads after the fact, because this was not last night, but the night before, and the night before that, so, but not last night, before either. Yeah, maybe. I've been kind of busy over here with some other stuff lately. So the first dream was I'm in my house that I live in right now, and I go to the back window of the house, and my brother's here for whatever reason. Triple Taurus, so maybe he's a twin flame, clairsentient. I don't know. But yeah. Very close kinship to my brother, but in the 3D it's a very different story. But on the soul level, okay, we're like brosinskis. So in the dreams, it's always like he's my perfect brother, you know. So I went to the window. I was by myself, okay, but I just knew my brother was here when I saw this scene out the window. I came back into the hallway and was like, Jason, come here, look, come to the window, look, I want to show you this, come here. And then he came, and when he came, it was all, they had it all covered up with smoke and haze, like, you know, black, gray haze, and there was a helicopter, maybe two, I definitely remember seeing one in the dream. So, what I saw, though, before I called from, you know, poked my head around into the hallway, like I just went, because it's like connected to the room that I'm in, so I just had to like go a couple steps, and I was like, hey Jay, come here, and yelled down the hallway. So as soon as I turned back around, they already had it changed. But so the first scene, I'm looking out the window, well, not first scene, but okay, these couple different flashes of this. Well, this was one dream by itself, the flash in this, I think, yeah, this was the first dream. In the second dream there was two different parts. As far as visual, so it was like a black purple kind of a sky, like a clay, almost like a dark purple gray, like violet, very rich violet is what I was getting. Not bright, it was very dark, but I could tell it was very dark purple. And down the middle of it, horizontally from north to south, there was a big, looked like a crack in the ground, you know, like a lightning bolt kind of shape, like a crack shape, that was all black, just completely all black, dividing both sides of, okay. And prior to having that dream, that day, I was looking at, because they were having, whatever, if you want to call it Nibiru, red, blue, Kachina, okay. So there's two things in the sky, okay, there's this red one, and now the sun is looking more blue. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, red and blue makes purple. I wonder if this solar eclipse is going to be like the union of the masculine and feminine, and the sky's all going to turn purple or something. So I had that dream, and then it had that black crack in the middle, okay? And then, of course, the cover-up, you know, world theater, world play, so I really got like union of self, like the masculine and feminine both unifying into one, and then separating back into their own physical bodies, having done that like an ascension type of integration, because you bring the red and blue together, it turns purple. The opposite color on the opposite color of purple on the color wheel is gold, yellow. So, and with the dream that I had with the creature that was like masculine on the top and the feminine serpent body on the bottom, so those two coming together, like my third eye being completely, totally wiped clean of any, you know, smudges on the camera lens, you know what I'm saying? Like total, I guess my Kundalini rose again or rose higher, or so this is, you know, this is just the process of ascension apparently. So after I had that dream with that creature, I said lick my forehead, and then I was having like a complete full body orgasm. I felt like all my timelines, all my bodies, spiritual, mental, emotional, everything converging into one. And it was just like this zzz, buzz, my whole, everything was, not just my physical body, like I was saying, everything was merging into one, and it was complete third eye activation, complete Kundalini rise, and it was like this total orgasmic, like total ecstasy. And interesting, because one of the cards I pulled, it was saying ecstasy, and so I was like, this is all going, all those cards went along with all these dreams. So, now, and violet, of course, we know is the purest, highest vibration. And, okay, so the second dream, the next night, I dreamt I was looking at this coin, and it kind of looked like a lighthouse or a candle kind of like coming up from the earth. And I drew little diagrams. This was dream one, but I didn't want to color it all in purple. And the black, I had to use the Sharpie Sharpie market. Because I got these at the Dollar Tree, and they all worked except for the black one. So anyway, the black one was really green. So that's kind of what it looked like. All dark purple, all dark purple. I was testing the colors, that's why. Anyway, so this was all purple on both sides, and the black crack straight down the middle. I made it maybe a little bit more jaggedy than it was, but so, and so the next night, the first coin, I think it was the first one I saw. Okay, so I was getting Uriel, because it looked like a candle. I looked really close to it, and it looked like earth, okay, kind of like a mound that went up really tall and skinny, and then like had a candle flame at the top. And this was just like all dark blue, a lot of like almost blue, black, real dark, but I could see this was separate from this part, and then this was like a candle flame bright at the top. And it looked really textured and earthy. Okay, so I really was getting Archangel Uriel and Aurora, okay, because Aurora, the light, the aura, also Oro is gold, okay, and then, okay, the opposite color of purple on the, okay, the high vibration, that's the gold, that's the Christ consciousness, that's the third eye activation, the Kundalini, so all this stuff's happening. Okay, so Uriel or Ariel, and Aurora, so Aurora is like the golden light, okay, and orate, okay, so to speak the golden light. So that's what I was getting from Ariel or Uriel, Aurora and Uriel. They speak the golden light. And it's interesting because my brother was in the dream the night before, and then I was getting Taurus field as download after the dream, because I was playing around with this shape a little bit, and I was like, oh, it kind of makes a Taurus field, and then I was like, oh, that looks like a Pisces sign. And that's kind of how a Taurus field, like when you hold hands and spin around. Okay. So, and my brother triple Taurus, so then I was like, I wonder if my brother's a twin flame. Okay, so the second coin seemed like it was just a totally different coin, so I was looking at that one, and I don't know if there was some flashes, vignettes in between, and then I was looking at this other coin, and it looked like how it was positioned, but it was a rose, but raised up off like you would see and it was made out of rose gold as well, because I could see the specific color. It was kind of a pinkish rose gold, not the yellow. But the way it was positioned on the coin, and then these little things around it, I mean, I didn't draw it exactly, but it looked like kind of constellations. Like there was this blue square here, and then like a star thing, and so it like had these things all like connected in lines. And then this was like, in my spirit, I just got that was the sun, and it was raised up off of the coin a little bit, so it was like a three-dimensional coin, you know. This was raised too, like most coins are raised a little, you know. Okay, right. But this rose was really raised off like it would be on a ring, and it was made out of rose gold, and it represented the sun. Okay, so Lyrians, the sun, the rose and the sun have a very specific, very what an ancient, I don't want to say ancient because it's right here right now, just the connection between the rose, okay, what the sun is kind of like a constant rose blooming, blossoming. It keeps giving its essence. It's uturi, and the rose is an ancient essence, and it's the highest vibration, and the golden Christ consciousness, all that. So that coin very much looked like the sun made out of rose gold, and in the shape of a rose, okay, really raised up, and then like constellation-y kind of looking jagged lines and little like things connected to the end, like it was a kind of a constellation map or something. So all right, I just wanted to share that. And yeah, 11:55 when I said that. All right, that'll do it for now, and yeah, I love you all. Peace and blessings.